Welcome back, astrology lovers, starseed, soul fam, sparkling gods, spark souls. It's so nice to have you here with me tonight as we talk about the cosmos and how their energies may or may not affect us. I am Chanda Sparkles, intuitive evolutionary astrologer, starseed, galactic shaman, death doula minister. It is so awesome to see you here. Thank you for everyone who's joining in on the live. Remember, we're live streaming on multiple platforms. So it does mean that sometimes we have faux pas. Sometimes things just don't get out of our way. Like the camera's going crazy while I'm opening here. Wow. Okay, hi, how y'all doing? Psych. Yeah, I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek there of Hades. Yes, the Hyadians. They are with us because we're at the Silver Gate. This is an initiation into our next step in a softening of our consciousness. Empowering, but yet softening. So I am happy to report that this week is not near as intense. And we have some really lovely alignments. Oh my gosh. So we're basically out of the month of May, right? I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Basically out of the month of May. Only have a day to go, but a very important day happening tomorrow. Right on top of Archangel Michael, the fixed star Aldebaran, which is the right eye of Taurus constellation. So in this, the sun is going to be coming together with Aldebaran, you see, and we have this beautiful Sagittarius moon looking right across the sky at this beautiful silver gateway that we're stepping in and we're activating, but we're also, it's a softening, it's a more gentling, it's a more at ease approach with this kind of an energy. So I see all of you are loading in the chat. There's so much going on. We have had, I believe, 4 solar flares today that started maxing out in the middle of the night. I am in Central Time and Texas time, so you'll have to adjust for your time zones. But we'll look at the chart tonight. We'll look at this Silver Gateway cluster and have a little closer look at Aldebaran, and we'll talk about a little bit of the month of June, hit the highlights. You know, June is huge. I just got a list here. I'll just tell you right now. Pluto is moving back into Capricorn. Venus will enter Leo for a very long time because Venus is going to go retrograde, and Mercury is going into Gemini. So, but before that happens, this coming week, Uranus and Mercury are coming together in Taurus. So lots of big alignments. Saturn goes retrograde in June. We have the sun, of course, at summer solstice, move into the lovely Cancer water sign, cardinal water. And then finally, at the very end of the month, Neptune is going to go retrograde. Wow, there's so much going on in the month of June. So, you know, I like to coin the month. And so I decided we're jumping timelines June. Okay, so we're jumping timelines June. We're taking some initiation on things that we have, things that we've been building, but we are going to have this like underlining background energy that's going to come at us. And it's going to come at some of these mutable signs. You guys are going to be kind of getting that all year because Saturn is in mutable Pisces. So you'll be getting that. It's going to be some goodness though. I feel an initiation, a hope, a newness, a beauty, a balance, a fairness, some judgment that, you know, like the judgment card came to mind when I was really feeling into this energy. And so I think it's going to be okay. We'll put it to you that way. And then also, as you are going along with us tonight, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and do all those fun things for me. And, you know, if you're watching me on YouTube, just minimize it real quick. Hit that like. I appreciate it. We'll get that out of here, and we're going to get this out of here. Wow, it's been really interesting. Hello, Nigel. How are you? Good morning, sir, down under. Nice to see you here. Thank you. And a few others. And then here's Amanda. Hello, lovely. Christina. Hi, how are you? So glad. Christina Talks Radio. Wow, wow, wow. What great timing. I did radio for many years. Faces covered. Yes, I know. Thank you for having my back. Thank you to the moderators, and thank you to the groups on Facebook. We're on YouTube and Facebook and in multiple groups. So thanks to everybody for being here tonight. Let's jump right in, shall we? I really want you to have a look at the prize package first, and we'll thank the beautiful wizardess herself of Padre Island, Miss Annette Chastain, September Libra, on Facebook, for creating this beautiful besom and giving her beautiful energy and her oracle. She's just a magical soul. So I want to show you all this really quick, just so, and I'm going to put this right here on halfway. There we go. So look at this. I mean, this besom is so full of just beauty and gorgeous energy, you know. She has this little, and I'll have to read. She made this to go along with it. It says, this magical besom was created for you. The besom is anointed with cinnamon oil for protection, of course, and gets rid of that negative energy. And it is adorned with rutilated quartz crystal and a protection bottle filled with black tourmaline, sand, mixed with cedar, sage, and lavender. The star anise, pod tops the besom for an added dose of protection. May this tool serve you for your highest good. That and a gift certificate, oracle reading, and master Reiki healing, distance energy healing if necessary, if you're far away. But look, it's full of lavender and all this goodness. That's just that. On top of that, I'm throwing in this lovely little Andara, this pale, very pale pink quartz, this little moon, and here's one of Annette's, I think that this was, I can't remember what this one was, what she said. All this was from Annette as well. And then also from me, this deck of cards, the beautiful Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. So there you go. So somebody's going to win that. That's a good package. I would want to win that. Wouldn't you want to win that? Anyway, somebody's going to win that package. All you have to do is be on YouTube, on the replay, comment, because that's how I get the names. It's from the replay. We'll just set that right there. That's how I get the names from the replay. So you definitely want to make sure that you commented, you like, and subscribe to this video. All right? That's how you win. And we'll do the giveaway here in a couple of weeks because we have a big Sagittarius full moon. So just a little over, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be doing the giveaway. Cool. Man, time is like flying, right? Oh, well, it is jumping timelines June after all. So that kind of makes sense, right? We'll go ahead and tell you we're playing with the Tarot Illuminati, the Starseed Oracle, the Archangel Power Tarot, and the Lyran Oracles, because the Hyades are white lions. Well, they stand up, they have a long, straight spine, and they stand on 2 feet, and they have arms, but they are the white lions, whereas Lyran starseeds, your Lyran origins will have more of a golden, whitish, and gold sometimes hue. So really cool. We've got some very amazing alignments, and I'm really excited. I want to get this off here. There it goes. I'm a little wonky today, and I'm not even gonna lie. It's been fun today. You know, just I had different things happen. I had some really beautiful. I had something really amazing and beautiful happen. So we lost my son's insurance. I had no idea why. I mean, it was just a long story. Anyway, I would have never let it happen. I was like, can y'all just renew it? And they said, no, we can't renew it because it's a federal government thing. So anyway, it's just this, all this stuff happened right last week. And then I got it was because my son goes to physical therapy, right? And so then I was like, well, I guess, you know, we'll just put that on hold and I'll take you to a gym or something like that. Our physical therapist said this morning, don't worry about paying us for the month of May, and let's keep him going and keep his momentum going because this is good for him. I couldn't believe it. I cried. You know, so some really beautiful blessing came away. And then Cobra calls me back, the insurance company, which is a federal regulated part of Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they just do this thing for 3 years after they've turned 26. Anyway, they called me back and they said, oh, we just wanted to let you know that your $784 will be put back in your bank account. And I was like, thank you, Jupiter conjunct the North Node, because I have been getting my ass handed to me with this South Node in Scorpio transit. Also, it was information. Like, they didn't have to call me back. You know, he called to confirm the date and everything. I was like, thank you. Because good stuff like that doesn't happen a whole lot of the time, you know. But that's just an example of, like, Mercury. I have a Sagittarius Mercury, which is right on Taurus. And Taurus is opposite of Aldebaran. And Taurus is the heart of the scorpion in the constellation. Because remember, the constellations in the sky are different than the astrology. I look at both. I do the heliocentric chart, and then I'll do, you know, just the regular astrology chart, tropical. And I like to look at that as like a background of what's to come energy. What's out in the constellation versus what we see on the astrological chart. You know, the chart, we have the Earth at the center, okay? And we're looking out at how these things go around us because the energies come from the cosmos and they may or may not affect some of us, right? I'm going to tell you, I watch this stuff play out and I get amazed all the time when it's like, boom, there it is. And like, I'm seeing stars, and I'm not even kidding. I've been seeing stars all day long. The energy has been magic, miraculous, beautiful in how I'm feeling. I'm feeling good in my body. Everything's feeling pretty good. So I know that tells me there's a lightening, there's a softening, there's a gentleness that's coming in with this beautiful new layer, because we've been peeling back this layer of consciousness, right? And now the softening. And sometimes I even say the settling, you know, of the activations that we've been through, the transformation, the, you know, purges, then merge May that we've been dealing with, you know. And so now it's time to initiate, and we're being more like in this moment of being asked to initiate into something. But the thing is there's an underlining energy that could be challenging. You know, it's not like all like rainbows and unicorns here, although there's a lot of them too. So anyway, that's just kind of what we're going to be talking about tonight. I do have the Sabian symbol for the Sagittarius full moon, and I have the chart. I also have a little thing I'd like to show you on Aldebaran. But before I show you this thing on Aldebaran, I want to just we didn't get to look at Gemini last week. Gemini, the sun in Gemini is all about how can I be the best communicator? And I'm going to be a multitasker, and I'm going to, make sure, like a lot of times Geminis, they got 2 jobs going. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe 3. They have all these different things that they're doing all of the time. They are moving people. And I just have this from the A to Z book. Just a little paragraph that I'm going to read that tells us a little bit about this. So listen up for the Sun and Gemini energies. This is setting the stage for the transits of the week. In Gemini, the Sun makes the native, which would be us, sympathetic, kind-hearted, affectionate, fond of home and children, very childlike. It's like the Gemini is like the 5th grader, in elementary school. If you start going through the story of the soul's evolution in the horoscope, and you go all the way up like to the 12th, where it ascends, right? Okay. I digress. And easily influenced by kindness. At times, to his or her detriment. They often can be very doormat people, like, unfortunately. Don't be a doormat. I say that a lot. Is sensitive, intuitive, and idealistic. Fond of science. Very studious, usually endowed with great imaginative abilities. Possesses an active mind. And can be relied upon to act quickly in an emergency. They're quick on their feet. Think of it as like a kind of like if you had mixed a little bit of fire with their air, you're gonna get a blaze, right? Experimenter and investigators, quick reasoners, generally a good writer, likes to be busy, can engage in 2 or more occupations at once, but must be allowed to work in his or her own way. They do like it their own way, because half the time, I'm sorry, Geminis, you have a hard time even making up your mind on things. Sometimes you've got this, and this going, and I can't choose one. It's just impossible. Right? Okay. Changeable, inquiring, doubtful in nature. Hard to understand, but versatile. Alert, dexterous, and skillful. Is ambitious, aspiring, and loves change and diversity. That is the Sun in Gemini. Okay, so that's the kind of energy overall that we're dealing with for most of the month, up until we have the summer solstice. All right, let's also remember that it is jumping timelines June, right? So I'm just going to tell you, over this week, we have tomorrow, the Sun and ALDEBARAN conjunct coming together, okay? That is powerful stuff. Jupiter and the North Node of Fate. This is destined. This is karmic. This is, okay, so from here on out till tomorrow, and then we'll still be kind of feeling it even the day after, but it will have already apex, so it starts to fizzle out. It doesn't mean you can't still feel it throughout the week. This is, really realizing that whatever it is that you're doing in your life, it's going to have some kind of fated moment. Now, not every single person will have that, but you'll hear about it, you'll see it, something will be around, you'll hear something, this is Gemini. This is all media, news, So, and then Mercury is out of shadow, so he's free, and he's trying to hurry up and get home. He only has just a little bit of more time, and he's going to be home in Gemini, and he'll like it there. So he's going to haul ass, and he's going to go really fast through the month of June. He's going to take on not only Gemini, but a lot of Cancer in the month of June. He's fine. So that means people will be they're going to be moving their mouth. There's going to be you hear a lot of stuff. Gossiping is going to be a big old deal. Spying on people and watching people watching you. Yeah, that's part of that as well. So be mindful of that. But otherwise, it's really, there's not a whole lot of bad. Now, Thursday is a rough day. There could be some drama, but it's bold. And you have to be courageous. You know, we're looking at the Scorpio moving in to, the moon moving into Scorpio tomorrow. And then Thursday is kind of could be challenged because we have, um, a square to Saturn coming that's we're feeling. But then as soon as we get to Friday, and it's just a little blip, as soon as we get to Friday and Saturday, Sunday, looking pretty good. It gets a little like, wow, though. Like, you can't believe that you just heard that. Like, I can't believe that happened. It gets that way. And it could be, wow, mind blowing in amazing ways. Okay. Because we're still feeling this North Node Jupiter fate destined moment that we're having tomorrow. We're in it right now. It's the Silver Gateway. It's the Silver Gateway. It's like two pillars. It's like a trio in the never-ending story kind of thing. You're at this precipice where you're being asked to initiate. Are you going to step through? Are you going to have your shit together? Or are you going to... Because if we're dealing with a Scorpio moon, we're going to be dealing with somebody who is desiring what they want, okay? They're very passionate and deep. And then there's kind of this underlining energy of edge even. With this lightning that's happening, this beautiful initiation that we're stepping into. There will be drama, because we're talking about Mars in Leo. Mars in Leo is drama, okay? Period. He wants to be seen, he wants to be loved, and we have Venus just in a few days going into Leo for a very long time. And you want to talk about, Venus wants it her way, and she wants you to give her presents, and she wants you to dote on her. Venus, we're going to have a lot of needy people. So that's why we need this initiation of a softening of our consciousness, to have a little more understanding with people, to be able to really step into the observer role of your life. I would recommend that all month long, at all times. And just remember that you're going to be hearing a lot of things. Is it gossip? Is it true? Are we speaking truth here? Saturn is in Pisces. Spirit into matter. The boundless energy of what people say could very well be off. Saturn wants it done right, yes. But when Saturn's in Pisces, he's not as strong. So that's something you have to really remember moving forward, especially those of you like Aquarius and Capricorn, or anybody that's getting squared or tried by Saturn. Saturn is going to be hitting all of the mutable signs all year. So you have to learn discipline and structure. Then we have the full moon on Friday, which is amazing. But Friday night, go out on a date. Go out somewhere. Go look at this moon. It actually is exact on Saturday, but Friday night's the night to go look at it. It really is. It's a romantic, lovey night. It really, truly is. So, this is a strong dynamic here. This could be very hot, passion, love. And if you don't have a partner, you could direct that towards what it is that you love. You direct it towards yourself. Self-love Friday is not a bad thing. All right, I'm moving on. And then we're talking the weekend with that full moon in Sag. It's really nice energy all weekend, although we're hearing things, shocking things possibly, or we're saying things that are shocking with the Mercury conjunct to Uranus on Sunday. But feeling it all weekend into Monday. Still feeling that little bit of an edge when Venus enters Leo on Monday, okay? And Venus stays there until October the 8th. That's a long time for Venus, a long time. She's going to go retrograde. So we're going to be getting whatever house Leo is for you, that house is going to be worked over by Venus. So really check into that. But then the moon and the mood changes on Monday into Capricorn, okay? And we're talking about getting diligent, getting with your goals. What are your goals? You found out the information. You know which direction you need to go. Now, what are my goals? I wouldn't even be opposed to you starting to write down goals on Sunday night so that you're ahead of yourself come Monday. Do I have everything that's needed? Have I forgotten this? Blah, blah, blah. You know, what? Know your stuff come the beginning of next week. And you'll really have benefits there. I put long time to look at goals. Yeah, it's going to be there for a long time. Take a look at your goals, work at what you have, and get what you don't love. Get rid of it. Get rid of what you don't love. Stay diligent into next week, and then I'll be back here on next Tuesday to talk about the following week. But just for the month, remember, Pluto moves it back into Capricorn. So all of this new energy we've been feeling, Pluto's moving back into Capricorn. Okay? So you have to realize that we're going to step back into this patriarchy, like top-down structures, governments, power, CEO vibe again for one last of the knife. That's going to be interesting. All right, and then we have Venus into Leo. Mercury moves into Gemini. Mercury also moves into Cancer in the month of June. And then Saturn goes retrograde, which will be interesting. We've never, it's been a very long time since we experienced that. Sun in Cancer. And then, of course, Neptune retrograde. So there's a lot of movements. That's why I called it, we're jumping timelines June. Jumping timelines June. Anytime something comes up, you just say, I'm jumping timelines in June. Or however you want to put it. Okay, that's enough for me for now on that. Let's move into this. Hi, everybody. I see you in the chat. I'm trying so hard to make these less than 2 hours. So I'm going to keep it moving. All right. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I see you. I see you there. Yes, Marianne, Cheryl, Tracy, Aaron. Oh, yes. Dragon Magic's here. Jean. Aha. Very cool. Donna, I see you there. Amanda. Cool. Okay. Thank you for being here, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and have a look at what I got for you. Oh, no. That's the wrong one. Hold on. I've been a little space cadet today. I'm not even kidding. Okay. So here we go. Let me do this. Bam. I need some drink. There we go. Oh my gosh. I had to bring out the Scorpio cup because the moon is actually moving into Scorpio this minute as we speak. And I had to bring out my Scorpio cup. Oh shit, that is so good. I love coconut water. If you're new, send me coconut water. I love it. It has to be really pure organic, no, just like the best of the best. Well, a girl's got to drink something up here, right? And I don't drink anything, so. All right, so we're looking here. I just wanted you to have a visual because we're about to talk about the Hyades. The very loving, intuitive, gentle, sometimes quiet, possibly taken advantage of kind of star seeds, okay? This is May 28th all the way up to the 3rd, okay? So if you're born between those time periods, you have Hyadian from the Hyades, okay? And you can see it here on this chart right here. I don't know if you can see my little hand or not. I do have a pointer on here, but I don't think it's showing. Anyway, I wanted you to go see that so you have an idea, and you see where Aldebaran is there at the tip of the V. See the V? That's right there, the very tip. That's where Aldebaran is. And that's what we're about to look at because I have this little thing I pulled up here. And let's do that. Okay. Thanks for your patience. So I love dark star astrology. She's one of my faves. out of England. It talks about Aldebaran, and I thought you might want to take a screenshot of it. I'm not going to read all of it for time purposes, but Aldebaran is Archangel Michael, okay? And, you know, it's a ferocious charmer. It's a peacocker. It's that guy that's like, oh my God, you're just too amazingly cute and devilish all at the same time. It's that kind of energy. John F. Kennedy was Sun on Aldebaran. Okay, he was very charismatic, right? Now, this is what I wanted to put. This is the main thing I really want y'all to see here. Let me get this right here, just like that so you can get it all. Lusty, lecherous, lovely, rich, sensual, smooth talkers, materialistic businessmen and women, winners, insatiable, indulgent, romantic, seducers, pleasure seekers, hedonists, idolizers. You get it? It says robust, juicy, strong spoken, but softly spoken, silent type, you know, strong but silent type, but really just, you know, the golden, luxurious, chivalrous hero. There's this hero energy vibe with this silver gateway, okay? And it's about, can you be the hero that you're meant to be as a soul in this incarnation? Do you know how amazingly powerful you are as a soul? Do you feel it and know it and own it and fucking ooze that shit out like you are the beast of starseeds? That's what this energy is, okay? I didn't want to get too deep into that, but I did want you to understand how important Aldebaran is. It's not just the Archangel Michael star. It's like the initiate. And it's serious. And you need to be very mindful of how you're holding yourself and how you're viewing yourself, how you're speaking to yourself, what you're saying to the self first, and then the collective. You know, you need to be filtering yourself if need be. Because this could go, if you balance this out, the beauty that will unfold through the softness and the kindness and the gentleness of the way you flow. And that's men too. The gentle, loving heart. Strong, courageous. Still be heroic. You know, even women. You know, all of us need to be our own hero. And be proud. Because we chose to come here, right? We chose to come to this place for this ascension, to raise the beautiful frequency of this gorgeous planet and to make this beautiful utopian society. So I'm not kidding when I say it's jumping timelines June. We're going to jump this ascension. And if enough of us make that everyday intention to do so, we'll do it. It's law. It's universal law. Okay, so let's look at this. Wait, hold on. We gotta go cancel. We gotta go. No. Here it is. Nope, this is it. So here we are. This is going to be on May 31st, tomorrow. Okay, I just pulled this up for the North Node and Jupiter conjunction. Okay, so there it is. And why is it not going down? Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay, so there it is right at the top. You see the two Geminis at 10 minutes and 6 degrees. Gemini Sun and the Gemini Aldebaran, the eye of the bull. Okay, Horus. And, you know, that's where the Silver Gateway is speaking over to Saturn. Okay, it's also speaking in harmony to Venus. And Venus has been looking back going, okay, I've got this. You know, like she's trying to catch up with Mars, but she's not going to catch up with Mars. She'll end up going retrograde. But she'll get close. But they've been doing this dance, you see. So you know the divine feminine, the divine masculine is at a place where okay, we've got an understanding here as to where we are and what we're going and what we're doing and where we're going. And so now we're going to just keep moving forward. And that's the divine feminine and the masculine within. That's how you know, okay, it's time for this, right? So anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick, and then we're going to move on over. Okay, this is so much fun when they don't want to. Okay, there we go. To the Sagittarius Full Moon. This is the Inside Degrees book, okay? That's where I get these right here. It's the degree point of the Inside Degrees. These are very poetic, psychically written years and years ago. That they are meanings and an umbrella energy to this Sagittarian full moon, okay? Where is my eyeglass? All right, here we go. A tidal wave approaching. The momentum of the collective events runs toward flood tide when there is a major transition from one whole cycle to another. See, we are in transition, right? We're taking the initiate. We're a trio, okay? The personal life streams run into similar patterns. When you're getting ready to take off in a whole different direction, there is first a transition that you both immensely, excitingly, and fantastically disturbing. Wait, hold on. Let me say it again. There is first a transition that is both immensely exciting and fantastically disturbing. You feel just about swept away by the oncoming changes, and just before they really get going, the tension, the pressure, and the strain can tear you apart. You want to go with it. You want to do it. Anticipation, memory pictures, and utopian visions. Someone write that down. In the month of June, we're having utopian visions. We are working on our visionary work. Because Gemini is also about how you think, how you feel through your intelligence. And what intelligence are you bringing in and imprinting over the earth? Because you're that powerful. The keen ambivalence gets loaded with desire, anticipation, memory pictures, and utopian visions. The mix is volatile. Learning how to ride the wave is such a great endeavor that it in itself becomes what it is all about. The consummate opportunity to open wide, but stay substantively firm and concentrated. Mastery or bust. The infinite future or the wipeout. A spine tingler all the way. There's excitement there. You know, there's an era of positivity that's coming through, and it's such a beautiful wave. It's like a wave, you know. I live on an island, and we got surfers down here, and man, they can ride those waves, or sometimes they wipe out. And that's going to be kind of the energy that we're dealing with. So I hope you've already gotten that. Let's go on back to the chart. And we'll just look at that really fast. Let's see here. Oh no, this is it. Okay. Excuse me. In the month of June, Aaron said it. Let me put that. In the month of June, we're having utopian visions. Yes, we are. Very good. All right, I need to move this over. My nose is starting to run. Okay. All right, we got Sagittarius Full Moon happening June the 3rd. And you know, this full moon is happening late on Saturday. So I think I said the wrong day for the date. Let me double check that. Oh no, you're still good. Friday night is a good date night. Saturday, it could get a little serious, but Saturday on this moon, it's late that night. I had it backwards when I wrote it down. Okay. I was like, that's not right. Okay, so here we go with this moon right here in Sagittarius in the the second decan, and it's being activated by fiery, passionate, aggressive Mars. Okay, right across the sky, we have the sun here in Gemini. Gemini's being activated by Venus. So do you see we have divine feminine, divine masculine energy at play here with this expansive, big, huge North karmic node of fate ruled full moon, okay? We're also feeling Saturn in a sextile over here to the North node of fate and Jupiter. See right there? There they are, hanging out. Saturn is actually in a very good position to deliver some stability with this situation, okay? I don't see this is a sextile aspect, so I don't see it as a bad thing. I actually see if there's some softening there, it's going to be in this kind of an alignment. So whatever it is that you're going through, whatever you're doing, whatever you've, about to step into your initiation, just know, ask yourself, is this stable? Does this make sense? Is this practical? And if it's all not, then it's not. If there's a question, the answer is no. Okay? But there's a softening to everything that we feel, see, smell, how we're wanting to be in our own everyday life. And I really love the fact, because here is the South Node in Scorpio, okay? And that moon, see, here's the moon. It just traveled through here, okay? The moon is currently right up, well, not yet. Hold on. The moon is currently right over here. So it had to go through and oppose this North Node conjunct to Jupiter that's happening tomorrow, and oppose that. So that also means all of the stuff that you've been dealing with, Scorpio, all of that stuff, even for the fixed signs, it is getting better. Goodness, I mean, it's not almost done, but I'm telling you, you mutable signs are about to be starting it up. And then the cardinal, because Pluto's going back into Capricorn, and that node is going into Libra, South node Libra, North node in Aries at the end of July. So you have this it's like all this energy is just like, it's like come to this stopping point, and it's like, okay, what do I have? Is it stable? And magical things. Just be the observer to your life. If you allow the energy to do the work instead of you forcing the work, it will work. Okay. Ooh, where am I at? I am super high on these energies, and I'm not even kidding. All right, here. Pluto. See, Pluto's over here at 0 minutes and 6 degrees of Pluto. Of Aquarius, about to go back up in Capricorn. You've got in degrees also with the lovely Venus. Where's she at? There she is. And she's over here with Black Moon Lilith. Okay? she's talking in harmony to Saturn. She's also talking harmony to the moon and the moon down here to Chiron. But see, this is the grand trine that's making everything flow beautifully. This right here. I'm the best colorer, right? That's what's making everything dreamy, loving, gentler, bringing in a wave of ascensional compassion, allowing us to stop with the edge for just a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that there's not an underlining undertow of shit that might come up and bite you in the ass, because we're still dealing, as you can see, with this big T-square from Pluto to the nodes to Mars in Leo. That's still very present, you know. So it could really go beautifully for many of us. And for some of us, it might get a little hard. But I do feel a lightening this week. And it's a much better week than the last few weeks we've had. So thank you for joining me for the astrology. And let's play some cards. Let's get into it. I am ready and excited tonight. It's always nice to have something good happen to you through the bad. It's almost like, you know, things have been happening to like a couple of clients I know that it's just like these things happen. And I know if I'm feeling into others kind of going through it, and then I'm also intuitively getting downloads, I'm intuitively getting messages, I'm intuitively seeing things show up and just stuff happening. It's like we are all in a bubble that popped. And now it's like, where you go? You know, where do you go with this? How do you handle that? And being the observer is going to be really good, and really using your galactic powers, using your cosmic powers, using your power of Christed light, using that beautiful love energy. Every single question that you ask, or like if you're asking yourself, should I do this, or how this is, or whatever, if it's love based, then yes. If it's not, then no. You know, but there's going to be a lot of wish-washiness because we're talking about Gemini. This is a mutable energy. Okay, so with the sun in Gemini, people are going to want to be bold and powerful with what they do. That's just how they're going to want to be. All right, so let's go and do this. Okay. Hi, Ernestine and Terry. Shining Star Mystic, thank you. Hi, Elizabeth, thank you. Sancha, how are you? Jean says, I hope to meet you again, headed out to the fields to watch the setting sun. Our forest friends have been very restless, going to watch the owls come out. Blessings. Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for sharing what, you know, that sounds like the perfect thing to do. Really, when these solar events are happening, it's a good idea to actually sun gaze in the evening or early morning, you know, to watch it as it comes up over the horizon or as it sets. It's helping us. The more and more, because it's preparing us for the next big thing in consciousness to evolve. And you notice now they come in a lot faster, a lot quicker, and you get sometimes drained or tired, or, you know, maybe you just get wired. I get wired half the time now. And other people are saying they're tired, and I'm just like wired. But I've been really in my awareness of all of these things for many years. So I know, because it's just ingrained in who I am, and I know different things to do to help alleviate. Essential oils, Use them every day. They're medicine. They're not just to put in your diffuser, which is great. I have 2 diffusers going at night when I sleep. But, you know, use your essential oils. I just bought 25, I think it is, of those roller ball things. And I've got every kind of crystal, stone, oil, everything I need, high grade oils, young living oils over there. And I'm going to start making the rollers with monatomic gold, as well as, you know, I'm going to do ritual over them, and like they're going to set out underneath this full moon. You bet your ass they are, because this is a good full moon to charge your crystals, make your water, whatever you're doing. It's a good moon. It's a good moon for it. It really is. Very powerful, powerful ascension healing. You know, all these symptoms that we get, these ascension symptoms, this kind of stuff is what you want to work with, okay? There's times when I'm going to tell you, hey, don't put your stuff out underneath the full moon. It's got really bad aspects. This is one that I would, for sure. It's a miraculous. We could hear about some miraculous event happening, or, you know, maybe there's a new cure for an illness and this comes out, you know. Miraculous things happening around the world this week. But that doesn't mean we don't have hurricanes. That doesn't mean we don't have volcanoes spewing. It doesn't mean that we don't have tornadoes hitting. It doesn't mean, you know, floods and stuff like that aren't happening, you know, all around the world, or all along the world for you flat earthers. But it, you know, and that's very, you know, we've got Mercury that is going to conjunct with Uranus. Okay, that's coming up. So we're feeling that. You want to talk about mind-blowing, out of this world information stuff coming. That's going to happen. Shocking even. So, okay, let's go ahead. Hi, Stacy Ross. How you guys doing? Greetings, Hector. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. And thank you guys. Now, don't remember, if you're on Facebook, please share it out. And please, guys, come over to the YouTube channel and make sure that you comment on this replay video. I will have it reposted on my Facebook and in the groups so that you can make sure that you have the link to get over to the YouTube, to comment, like, and subscribe so that your name is in the drawing happening 2 weeks from now. Annette Chastain, she's a master Reiki healer wizard. She's made a besom. There's about 5 different stones in it. And the sacred geometry healing cards. Really good sacred geometry oracle deck that we're going to give away for activations. It's great. So, okay, let's go ahead and pull this up. Okay. Yeah, y'all like my hair? I kind of went a little crazy today. I'm a little over the top because that's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius full moon is over the top. Sagittarius wants to go and do an adventure. I mean, he wants to go walk the Great Wall of China. He wants to, you know, swim across the sea. I mean, Sagittarius is fire. And they're happy most of the time, you know. So you got this really positive planet, Jupiter, that rules Sagittarius and Pisces, ancient ruler, being with the North Karmic node of fate. Anybody you meet in the next couple of days, or if something happens in the next, you know, be mindful that these are times that are fated and very karmic. That are meant to be. So, all right, who are we going with first? Did we decide? Oh, thank you, Aaron. Aaron says fire, so we're gonna go with fire first. And I was just talking about Sagittarius. Happy full moon, Sagittarius. And Aries, the cardinal fire, and Leo fixed fire. Let's find the fire. There's the fire right there. Okay, very good. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's an anticipation I feel for you. They want me to actually shuffle these. Twice. They've already been smudged, shuffled, set in the sun, all the cards. And this is for your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, okay? When Venus rolls up into Leo and is there for that long period, I think I said, what was it, October? Oh, October 8th. That's a long time for Venus to be in Leo, okay? When she rolls up into Leo, we're going to do some kind of special on that because that's going to be something. Okay, here we go. I'm holding them upside down. Yeah. The moon. On full moon in Sagittarius week for the fire signs, we are kicking off with the moon card. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this in just a little bit. I always have it a little bit bigger. Oh, not me. I always have it a little bigger just so y'all can see more of the gifts in the cards when we start, but it's no need to be that close right now. There we go. Let's move this back. Okay. So we have the moon mystery. Something is becoming illuminated. Some information, some knowledge is coming your way. Things won't be unclear for long. Then we have the Princess of Wands. You know, there's something that you just are naive to, that you don't know about. There's something that you have been possibly seeking to know, but it's been unclear. And your challenge here is to really seek that knowledge. You know, she seeks it. She goes out, she looks for it. She wants to know it. With the Prince of Wands, okay? So we have a beautiful couple here. But I feel like that this Prince of Wands is coming in and he's saying, okay, I'm delivering the communication to you, you know, and don't get caught up on gender. This could be a male or a female energy, but I do feel like it's a couple. And it may not be a love couple. It could be like you and your coworker or something like that too. But very young energy, very fast energy coming in, passionate, hot and sexy. And followed by Temperance and the Seven of Wands. You know, Temperance is the Sagittarius card. This is Archangel Gabriel. I mean, look at him. He is making certain that everything in the universal structure is balanced for you, okay? This is coming in from outside of you, okay, and I'm hearing on my light side. If you're new, I get light beings through here, yes answers through here, dark energy, night side, you know, more draconian here. Because I have a lot of Draco in my starseed lineage. Okay. And they've been coming through this past week. It was like a last call burnout kind of energy. That they were burning away something. And they were using me as a conduit for the collective this past week. And so that's also something that's coming through for you, fire signs. So if there's been something that's been coming through for you that's been really edgy, really, really challenging, like, and it was like, I see you like, I can't catch a break on this. Like, it's just something after something after something after something. Fire signs. And that gets you hot. That gets you revved. That gets you like you're super passionate and could get really pissed. But this here is telling me that there's some kind of a knowledge. Something is going to be illuminated. Someone's going to come through and tell you something. And it may have to do with a partnership. But understand, this is a young energy. For 20% of you, it's for like your partner. This is a young energy. Okay? Which means it's naive. Not in the know. Ignorance is not bliss. I think I posted that this week. Coming in from outside of you is temperance. Can you temper yourself? You know? Are you pulling in on your light side and giving that gentleness to your consciousness? The Seven of Wands here is saying you're going to stand up for everything that you believe to be true. That you're not going to allow anybody to walk all over you. You're not going to let anybody take anything from you. You ain't going to let nobody just, take advantage of you anymore. Okay? Your challenge here is to realize, though, that you are learning something. There's something you're learning in this process. Ooh, shinakina. Ooh, okay. They're coming right through me. Like right through me. Okay, guys. High Priestess. The secrets that you are looking for are hidden beneath the cellar. The secrets that you are looking for are hidden beneath the cellar. Okay, so if we're seeing a cellar, okay, like, you go under the ground and then there's a cellar. Maybe it's a wine cellar. Maybe it's a hole. Okay, so that there is some secrets that you are not privy to beneath a structure of some sort. And it could be the structures and the layers of consciousness that you are holding. Because if you're here, you're a light seed, you're a star seed, you're galactic, okay? You are learning and understanding and remembering who you are. There is some secret knowledge, old, ancient knowledge, might even not be your lifetime knowledge, that is going to come forward. Or this has just been a long damn time coming. And good, they say, for you standing. Standing for your truth. Fast energy, fast, passionate energy coming through. Temper yourself. On the bottom, we have the Princess of Cups. Okay. So this is like very naive. 7-year-old. Okay. Or it could be something to do with sevens for you. There was a heartbreak there, I do believe. But you had to walk away from it. This is why this new thing that you're starting up now, that you're becoming illuminated to the situation of the things that you didn't know, hidden beneath the structure. Something is hidden. I keep getting that flash. 7 of Wands, though. This is standing in your truth, fighting for what you know, what you believe, not allowing anyone to fuck with your flow. That's what that is. Very good. It's new. This is new. This is innocence, naivete. Oh, okay. Now we will pull from the Starseeds Oracle, the Starseeds Oracle for the fire signs. Oh, hold on and I'll tell you. Okay, in and out they come, in and out. Boy, they're in and out. Oh. The void. Stop. Embrace. Oh, and for you down under, for y'all in the southern hemisphere, brace winter. And why is English okay? So okay, I hear my English grandmother now. She's coming through. I don't want that one. Stop. Embrace winter. Cosmic womb. Hold it within your cosmic wound, fire sign. You are within the cosmic womb of the universe, correct? Yeah, no? We see you as a child. We see you as a child, and we tell you that you are the one holding you. Go there. Go there. We know that you miss home. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. We understand. We feel the same way. Now we will pull from the Lyran deck. The Lyran deck. There is a greater plan at work here. You have to have the acceptance of letting go. You have inspiration to initiate, okay? Balanced. Are you living from the heart? Are you seeking to live from the heart so that you can continue to move forward with the vision? Because it's Jumping Timelines June, and we are envisioning the world that we want to create. The greater plan, acceptance, letting go, divine protection, perfection, excuse me. Divine perfection, that is Venus in Leo, okay? In the lovely, heart, courageous, prideful. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to be in their pride, okay? So remember this as you're moving forward. Balanced schedule, heart living, tantric union. This is a hot, sexy week. If you've got a partner, get it on. It is time. Waves of inspiration, dedication, stamina, new energy. Yes, the silver gateway has spoken, fire signs. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I am sending you so much love. In Lakesh, namaste. Thank you, fire signs. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That was a good, I mean, I love readings when they come out like that. You know, you have a longing and a sadness. We get it. You're having to stand up for your truth. You're having to speak to your truth. But things haven't been clear for a long time, but they're becoming more clear. So remember, they're just beginning. It's a very young energy, even though more and more information continuously comes in. There's secrets beneath the structure. We're still not 1,000% sure on the pinpoint of what that means, but there you go, fire signs. Okay, this was the Star Seeds Oracle. If you want to take a little picture of it there, by Rebecca Campbell. And we have the Lyran. And we have the Tarot Illuminati. Pretty old deck of mine, but I pull it out here and there. It's got some beautiful artwork. And then the Archangel Power Tarot. I wasn't sure which one you were asking for, so I'll just give them to y'all there. Okay, very cool. All right, let me give this a quick shuffle. I don't know, I feel this like just I want to bebop down the road energy. It's really, really amazing, actually. Just a second, I'm going to get these cards a good shuffle so that they're ready. Oh yeah, that's it. Thank you. All right. Thank you, fire signs. We're on. I'm looking for the next Earth. Thank you, Aaron. Earth signs are next. Bam. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So happy to have you here. Thank you for coming in, Earth signs. Earth signs, you really need to stop and breathe more. Like, instead of just jumping to conclusion after conclusion, like, don't just think that this is happening, so therefore that's going to happen. Because I'm kind of getting this energy, like, overall, they were just like, just stop for a minute. In fact, I'm going to pull out the 100-year-old oak on your cards for a second, and I'm going to hit this babe. That's crazy. Hey. Oh my God. The universe cracks me up. So the TV went dead, right? And I've played this for 4 hours and it's not played one commercial. Like, I played it because I come in here early and I get the space all set and I work on the cards. I get them in the sun. I do a lot of prep work before I come in here. And this is a 12-hour video. And it didn't once the whole time. I leave it going and then I go get ready, but I can still hear it because I'm right below in my bedroom, my bathroom, getting ready. And that's funny. I just said I needed to stop. And then the TV turned off. And then on the TV, it said, move it. It said, move it. In big, bold letters. It was a move it commercial. Isn't that crazy? Tonight, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, we are playing with the Archangel Tarot deck. Very old deck. I don't know. I was drawn to pull out a couple of old tarot decks. That's what they want right there. Okay, you have the Knight of Ariel, the Four of Gabriel, and the Queen of Ariel. Okay, pink. These are earth sign energies, okay? This is fire sign energy. So the Knight of Ariel here is very like slow, methodical. So something that you need to slow down on. And it's so funny that before we started, they were like, you need to stop for a minute, you know? But your challenge here is for celebration. You know, there's such goodness there for you, earth signs. There's a challenge, yes, as we all have challenges in life, but this is celebration. It says a time for celebration, abundant rewards, hard work. Release yourself. Don't put yourself into burdensome situations. There's no sense in it, okay? There's time to make accomplishments, but you have to do it in a steady manner, okay? This right here is a generous, beautiful Queen of Coins, okay? So you have the Knight of Coins, the Queen of Coins, the Four of Gabriel, Four of Wands. This right here says you have it all together, earth signs. And sometimes you don't even give yourself the credit that you do, okay? But this is going to take some Saturnian doing on you guys. You're going to have to become a little more disciplined in what you're doing. And you know that because I can hear you. I hear you on the YouTube replay, I think it is. Outside of you is a beautiful, loving, warm King of Raphael. There's a loving, generous water sign here, a nurturing water sign. But they're also very passionate and intuitive, and they have the sixth sense about themselves, right? They're warm, they're refined. There's a love here that's going on. Or it could be a love for something in that genre if you're not partnered up, or it could be, because this is like also a wedding. This is like going to a party, going to a celebration, like a big family reunion is coming or something like that. That your challenge is to go. And you may just be on the fence about not wanting to go. But your challenge is to go. This is it. Oops. The Page of Michael. The Page of Swords here is often someone who is what I call the spy. Like they're the watcher. You know, they're going to want to look and see, you know, how is it balanced. It says analytical. They blunt sometimes. They just spit it out kind of immaturely and don't think before they speak. So that may be the reason why you're kind of like on hold with this situation. Like you're not real sure. You're, you know, just trying to stay within your own queendom, you know. It says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review the contracts or documents very thoroughly. This is about being detailed and is it stable? Or is this a stable situation here? Because this guy right here, it's all about trusting your own intuition, trusting your gut. This guy is going to come in and he's going to be this kind of person that you're going to be attracted to. You're going to want to go towards. You're going to want to speak with, hang out, do something with, collaborate with. But I feel like people are watching and it's making you a little self-conscious on this celebration that's coming up. You know, but there's a celebration there to be had. The Page of Cups and the Page of Cups and the King of Cups right there. Oh my gosh. Still young, new, fresh energy here. This is it's initiating something. It's like when you barely start to initiate something, but you're in it because you've gotten the information that was needed. The Two of Ariel. It's important to have balance. Working multiple jobs or projects at once makes it fun. Okay, yes. Are you balancing enough? I mean, like, is there a lot of things going on here too? You know, is the balance there? Is there reciprocity? You know, back and forth, you know. The karmic wheel of fortune, that's why. You know, you have these things that you're trying to balance out and understand because you're having a karmic event, a karmic fated new beginning. You know, it could offer joy or happiness, or it may have offered sorrow in order to get to the initiate of the happiness. Okay, let's see what else we have to say. And see what the Starseed Oracle deck has to say here for the Earth signs. Earth signs, Starseed Oracle. Earth signs, come on, Earth. Right there. Blue flame. The sacred blue flame is within you. Okay? The sacred blue flame. To activate the crystalline body, you must step through the gateway. You must be the one to initiate. No one's going to do it for you. Earth signs. No one. You have integrated plenty enough. It's time to initiate and step forward. It came out again. Hearth. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. We've shuffled this dozens of times. Longing for home. Same as the fire sign read before. So you might go back and look. You might go back and look, okay? You all long for home. And we also feel like this is not just your cosmic home. You're longing for your home. Like where you came from. To understand that home is here within. You know, home is always right here within. Because everything that you perceive out is only you. And these are upside down. And we'll pull from the Lyran, the gateway of sound. Sound healing alchemy. You know, sound healing is so powerful. So powerful. If you're, you know, able to, get yourself a little singing Tibetan bowl, you know? That's the Jupiter bowl. The frequency of the vibration of our field, automatically you can feel it. Automatically you can feel it through the whole room. And the whales have been coming up a lot. The whales. Wasn't too long ago we were going through the whale constellation. Middle Earth dragons, mind opening, grounding, shamanic. Call on your dragons. Call on the Middle Earth. You may be being called to do more shamanic work throughout this period too. Yes. Earth signs. You have a way like no other sign to be able to literally, in your physical vessel, connect into the earth unlike the others. Those who have strong earth in your chart, or earth, sun, moon, or rising, you need to be on this planet barefoot, sitting on the earth, leaning against a tree every day. Every day. Because you will benefit the rest of us that don't have hardly any earth. Yeah. And waves of inspiration still come through. This card also came through last. Become inspired. If you're not inspired, find what inspires you, earth signs. Thank you very much to the earth signs. I am sending you waves and waves of inspiration. I said information. I was trying to say inspiration and information, and it came out information. So I've just created a new word. You can write it down if you want to. All right. Thank you. Much love. Much love. Much love to the earth signs. Good read. A celebration is there to be had. You have to be an allowance to it. We understand that you move slow on things because you want things done just right. But sometimes you have to let it flow. You have to look to your water sign. Okay? You have to look to see, where is my water placement in my chart? And that is where you're going to be able to learn the flow through that house. Because some earth signs have a hard time, and you can't blame them for it because it's just how they are. It's just like me. I have a hard time grounding because I have very little earth in my chart. But the one placement I have is my North Node in Capricorn. So I set myself up for a great challenge to become an earth-grounded Capricorn when you have predominantly fire and water and air and nothing else besides the North Node is in Earth. That's pretty interesting. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Love you. And now we are on to water signs. Speaking of water, thank you, Aaron. Everybody say thanks to the moderators. If you have new folks here, it would be great if y'all would type in where you're from, just so I know. I always come back. I may miss you because I'm doing the channel, but I may miss you because all your lovely comments and community is here in the chat. There's a lot more people over on the YouTube than there is on the Facebook. So try to come to the YouTube if you can. Plus, it helps a lot. Okay. All right. Let's get the water signs going here. There we go. And I just want to give these a quick little, before I set them back down. These are big cards. There we go. Well, there you go, water signs. No, we can't be doing it all jinky for the water signs. I knocked over the gavel. There we go. Water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. The water signs are up. It's water sign time. It's just about time for me to get some more coconut water after this read, because I am almost out. So that's right, because we've done air. No, we haven't done air yet. Okay. You're very welcome, Aaron. Love you too. That's right, guys. Please, if you don't mind, go to the YouTube and do the like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it helps other people to be able to come and connect with us, because all of our intention work here, everything that we're learning and processing here, because we actually care about our consciousness. We care about how we hold ourselves, right? It matters. Where you go matters. What you do matters to the entire whole of this collective. And so when we come together and do things like this together, it just empowers all of us with knowledge, deep wisdom, clarity, things that we didn't know before. You know, I don't always go back and watch myself. I go back and I put the timestamps always, normally the next morning. But I was told, because I had such a challenging week. I mean, I had so many things hit last week. And I was told to go and watch my fire sign read. And I was like, wow, that really made sense. I learned something for myself, you know? And so, because when I'm in here in the channel, it's just flowing through. So, and I'm kind of in and out tonight. I'm really in a very different space, because I feel this initiation. I feel this step through, this gateway. You know, I feel, because I can feel other aspects of self that are out there and what they're doing. And then I have total visualization of my home planet in another time. And I know those are other aspects of self in other dimensions living all in one space, in one time, because time is all now. And I get flashes and different things. So just know that you're never alone. There's multiple ones of you. So you can tap into them and really feel who you are at a soul level. And when you know your soul's blueprint, your astrological birth chart, you know yourself at a soul level. I have 12 total starseed lineages attached to my chart. I mean, there's a lot that I know for sure. And I think there's more than that, quite honestly. So, and we got Scorpio in the house. Nice, nice. Hi, Hector from Austin. Hey, how's it going? I was just in Austin in April with a couple of sisters, and we got to meet in person Trevor Hall. Oh, it was cool. It was great. We stayed at Arrive Austin downtown on 6th Street. You probably know where that's at. It was killer. It was so amazing. Wicked cool. I have just the North Node in Taurus. Oh, okay. Kathleen says she's a North Node in Taurus. Well, this is a very expanding time for you with Jupiter conjunct the North Node, and Jupiter being in Taurus, that will continue to bring in gifts. Things will appear. You know, you might get a refund on something that you never expected, or, you know, you find some extra money, or you get given a gift even of expansion of some sort, you know. It's pretty cool. Hasn't happened since 1929. Now, in 1929, when it happened, it was like right before the big stock market crash and the Great Depression. So, in these kind of transits, yeah, something good might happen to you, you know, this week, and you might get some kind of good news or something happen or hear something. But this also is because Jupiter's going to be there, you know, going through Taurus. This is also could be activating later on in the year, because that same degree point will be getting hit by other planets, you see. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. I'm kind of high right now, so. Did we do the time? Let's do it again because I can't remember. There we go. All right, water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I'm immediately getting tingling, like back on my moon center. And your moon center is at the very back of the neck and the center of the head, at the top of the neck. It's right where the skull ends. There's a little lip thing. It's right where your brain stem goes up into your brain and hits your spinal cord, right at the top. If you take essential oil, like calming essential oil, and just rub it on there and massage, push with pressure on there, that will help alleviate a lot of your symptoms. I mean, I normally do Young Living Stress Away. It's in a green bottle, and it's good stuff. But I like their Joy blend too. It's a good one. I like Young Living because they have these blends that I like. Oh, no, I don't do drugs. I don't even drink alcohol. No, I get high on the energy because I'm channeling, and I have, you know, different energies coming in and out, and it just kind of makes me spacey sometimes. So it's just how it is. All right. We begin the water sign read with the Lovers. This is the card of Gemini, where the sun is transiting. This is also duality. And you can see in this card, you know, they have the Adam and Eve, and then there's Archangel Gabriel, who's, you know, he's like trying to assist the divine feminine and divine masculine, the polarities, you know. This is also a choice point. Which way do you want to go? Are you going to go with the light side? But you can also feel like that you could be trapped. You know, like you need that higher celestial ascension assistance. The Prince of Pentacles. I love the Prince of Pentacles because I always know the Prince of Pentacles is going to be steady. It's going to be true. It's going to be diligent. It's going to take time. And you water signs, a lot of the time you want things done quickly. You know, you prefer things done in a harmonious way. And it's kind of like, let's get it taken care of and done so that we can move on kind of energy. Your challenge is going to be to have a lot of patience, because there is a gift coming, but it's just the beginning. It's just the seed. There are 4 aces in 78 cards of the tarot, and you got the seed that's tangible, something you can touch, feel, taste, and smell. It's right here, you know, but it's just the beginning. You have to water it. Whatever it is that's gifted to you, that you're asking, like you've been given this gift, you're in this polarity situation, but you're being asked to be stable, patient, diligent with your process. Don't feel like this is going to happen really fast. Yeah. Somebody outside of you is so anxiety driven, or you have an energy of anxiety coming in, but it's still coming in from your light side. It's still coming in a hopeful manner. There's anxious energy there. You know, it's this is like staying up at night, can't sleep, you know, not being able to really rest in your process. Okay? It's either you or someone outside of you. This is the someone outside of you card, but I feel like it may even be you. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. This is another very slow card and holding on really tight to everything that you got. Sometimes you just don't want to give it up, you know? Ooh, but you have another... Oh, golly, you got a gift here. This is a gift of truth, of clarity, of knowledge, of wisdom, information. You got 2 aces out of 78 cards. You got 2 of them. Water signs. Just hold on. Just have a little more patience. Have a little more compassion. You know, this silver gateway is giving us a consciousness layer of compassion. And realize that this is just the start. Even though you may have felt like this has been going on forever, right? Like this has been happening forever. But really, honestly, Archangel Gabriel's, he's here to tell you, he's just come to lift you from this. On the bottom, stay diligent. Work. Keep your pace. The 8 of Pentacles, he stays up all night long crafting those pentacles to perfection. Okay? He's working. He's not quite mastered it, right? He's not quite gotten there to where he's the master over it, but he's going to keep going. And even if he spills a little bit, right? Even if we fall a little bit, water signs, there's hope. You got 2 aces. That's good. This is mind, clarity, truth spoken, information coming that was needed. Okay, thank you. Now we can move forward. Kind of energy. Why? Because you have the Ace of Wands, water signs. What the gonna? Holy cow, you have the Ace of Wands. You have 3 wands. The Ace of Fiery Passion. Drive. What moves you? What makes your heart go, I value this because I value it in myself. I'm going to move forward with what and who I am and just be exactly who I am. And I'm going to keep working. And I'm going to stay diligent. Because I know I'm here for a purpose. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Baby steps, though. Baby steps. And then you got your life is a canvas. Create. It's a blank slate. So really, honestly, that's like another seed. See, these are seed cards. These are just the beginning. Just the start of something that you're going to water and grow like a plant, like a seed. Your life is a canvas. Blank canvas. Now you get to work. Mm-hmm. And you got intensity. Perception shift to alchemize the situation. You know, this kind of energy here is not easy. That's a 9. That's almost a 10 dead on the floor. When you get to the 10, you're dead on the floor. but at least it's done. But I would rather see a 10 than I would like to see a 9. Because that's just being caught in a loop of the same shit that you have to deal with over and 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 over. Baby steps. Alchemize. Okay, water signs, I'm going to share one thing with you. I myself have been doing a lot of this work of having to do the same thing and dealing with the same kind of stuff, and it happens over and over, and it's one thing after another, and it's not giving on a surface level. But on the interior level, I'm jumping timelines, June. Okay, I really am. Because we're doing hard, more intense, more challenging, extreme outer work so that the inner work can jump timelines quicker. It's much faster now than it was even 5 years ago. On the bottom, gateway of sound. You know, look up sound healing. Come see me. I have a sound activation space where I do galactic shamanic sound activations right next door here at the Sparkle Shack. They're amazing, if I say so myself. Gateway of sound and waves of inspiration. Lots of inspiration there through the intensity. You know, when it's intense, you're alchemizing your consciousness. You really are. And you're jumping timelines. June. Thank you so much to the water signs. That was amazing. Remember, it's going to take time. It's going to take some discipline and following your intuition and calling in on your higher guides. Call in on your higher guides every day, as many times as you like. They're always there. Work diligently. And what else? Slow the pace. Just expect it. If you're looking to try to have something happen fast, but you'll be getting knowledge and information as you go. And thank you to the water signs. I love this. It just feels so good. Nothing like getting into the high channel state. Okay. Now. Bye-bye, water signs. Much love. And I guess we're on to air signs. Thank you, Aaron. Air signs. Okay. And it's intermission. It's the last sign, so I'm going to pour some coconut water in this cup. Yes. Little bit of coconut water never hurt anybody. I just drink these most of the time. They sell them as in a big package, and they recycle nicely. So, because I recycle all of my bottles or cups or anything, or little containers. Somebody said, who was it? Somebody said that we have a little disturbance in the Gulf, and we had some dark clouds and some thunder and lightning kind of in the distance. I saw. I'm on Padre Island, Texas, if you're new, and that's not South Padre. That is Padre, North Padre Island. They said there's a little disturbance out there. It could have like a slight chance of becoming something. We are in hurricane season after all. So, and with that Venus square down to Neptune happening, that's coming in, you know, towards the weekend, towards that Venus, actually, it's going to be a really lovely energy, but it could also be, you know, with Uranus being conjunct to Mercury in Taurus, which rules the earth, we could very well have some hurricanes popping up. We are in hurricane season as of June 1st. That's right. Thank you, moderators. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Oh, and I also wanted to say thanks to, gosh, I had them written down. Now I can't forget. I had a couple of beautiful donations, and I really, really appreciate you that sent your donations, because that'll help me to pay for postage for the winners. So thank you. All right. Air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Air signs. We're speaking to the air signs. Do I have these upside down? Yep. Never fails. All right. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Happy solar return to all of the Geminis. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Right there. The Ace of Michael. That is the Ace of Swords right there. For the Gemini, this is your air element right here. It says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. You know, sometimes that sword is used to cut, which means, you know, have you ever heard, I don't know, I'm from Texas. Have you ever heard of the saying, not going to beat a dead horse? You know, there's no point in it. So sometimes you have to just cut that communication and just let it be. Oh my goodness. So you have the lying, stealing, cheating, fuckery card right here. This is someone who's not being upfront. This is someone who's not speaking their truth. You know, this is someone, it says, there's a better way, a better course of action available to you. Working alone may be the only answer. Review all the details. That is in your challenge position. So you got air signs. You got some fuckery going on. That's for sure. And I was feeling cut. 3 of Gabriel. You know, are you manifesting what you really want, air signs? You know, are you really, like this right here is your law of attraction card. You know, are you being what you want to see in the world? You know, how are you mirroring with other people around you? Why are you allowing or bringing up the frequency to allow such things? Because you have this prosperity card here. It's a 3 of Wands. Okay, this is moving forward in a direction, knowing that you are on a quest. Okay, you're on a quest here. Quest. Okay, now, and I'm seeing Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, y'all. I know I'm just aging myself here, but I'm seeing the Dungeons and Dragons game. So this is going to take strategy, what you're dealing with here, air signs. Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. You know, this is the Queen of Fire. Someone outside of you is very confident in what they're doing. Someone that's coming in, that this could be somebody you work with. This could be somebody in your family, you know, friend, neighbor. But this is someone who's take charge. It's my way or the highway. I'm not feeling the greatest of energy, even though, you know, she thinks she's all that, or he thinks he's all that, or whatever. He's got that kind of charismatic energy. But quite honestly, you're not really wanting to have it, because you're looking to manifest your best life, right? The truth, It ain't the truth. With the 7 of Michael here, there's just no truth. This is you having to cut this off. Whatever this is, you got to cut it off. Nine of Raphael. The 9 of Cups. This is getting your wishes fulfilled, your dreams becoming reality, but it's also someone, and it's right below this fuckery card. It's someone that is truly overindulging themselves. They may be drinking too much alcohol. They may be doing drugs or whatever. Or maybe they're just like overeating or over shopping or whatever over. It's extra. It's too much. It needs to chill. Like, it's too much. Their egotism, like they're living so much in their ego, and you're already awakened. Like, you're awakened. You see things for the truth. The Ace of Swords. You see things truthfully. And now you have this fuckery coming in from this. I really believe it's from this other fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising person. Because I really feel like an opponent who is really just too much. You're trying to fulfill your dreams. And they're blocking it. 7. You got another 7. 7 of Raphael. That's 7 of Cups. Okay. 7 of Cups is a lot of different things. A lot of different choices. Confusion. You know, even, you know, wishful thinking. Having all of these different outlets that you have to go to. You know, having to do this. Having to do that. There's a lot of things that are fulfilling you. But it's kind of like each one of those cups, or those buckets, the way they look like, is full of something completely different and off the wall. And not every one of those do you need to choose. Because some of it is causing fuckery, right? You know, and this person who's like passing the pipe, it's not a peace pipe. It's a blow up in your face pipe. So if you're having any kind of question about that person, the answer is no, don't do it. Look, see, you're on a journey. You're on your journey. Stay on your journey. Stay in your lane. You've heard of that saying, I'm sure. Stay in your lane. So you now have a 4 of Ariel. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't realize these were... There we go. You have the 4 of Ariel. You know, this is also... We had 4 of Ariel in one of the other readings. It's 4 of Coins. It's holding on to everything you got really tight. There's like this energy in the collective right now of everybody is really anxious, right? We don't know what's going to happen next. What is the next shoe that's going to drop in the collective distortion of the matrix that we live in, right? This is holding on, though. You know, this is holding on to what you've got going on, your quest, doing your thing. I'm really not feeling like you need to be messing with all of this. Quite honestly, I'm feeling like this is just not right. 5 of Ariel, 5 of Coins. Why? Why are you holding on to everything tight, air signs? It's because in the past, you were left out. You were left in the cold. You were disregarded. You were abandoned. You didn't have enough. You held a lack, poverty type of consciousness flow to you. You know, it was a frequency. It was a place when you were in this, I am just not worthy. But you're not seeing the light with the 5 of Ariel, okay? Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Extremes around money, finances, abundance, property, all of that stuff coming in to mess with you. Okay. Air signs. Okay, that one's just dying to come out. Air signs. Let's go. Air signs. A courage pony. Peony. A courage peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. You know, it's almost like you're not even being seen because of this other person. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Hold your vision. How do you want to create your utopia? Your utopian society. How are you creating it? Hold the vision. And star family, you're part of a team of souls, air signs, and you know this. You're the one that gets in more intel than any of us. It's just that you often think, oh, that's just my thoughts, or blah, 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 when you're actually getting real galactic messages from your soul family. Don't second guess yourself. You're part of a team of souls. Call in the support that you need, air signs. Fuckery is about, and I'm sorry, you guys got the fuckery tonight. I apologize, but I can't not do it the way it's not supposed to be. You know, it just is what it is. And trust me, I've been in some fuckery a lot. And it's not easy to deal with grace and ease. Sometimes you have to blow your shit. Sometimes you have to allow the anger and the energy to come out. You just let it all out. Just let it out. You know, speak it. Speak your truth. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's crazy. The blue flame came out of the Lyran deck. The blue flame. The blue inner source light. When you go in to meditate or you're doing some calming breath work, maybe you're just doing breath work, you know, Tai Chi. Tai Chi would be really good for you. Call in that beautiful blue light and allow it to just envelop you all over. That's source energy, the blue source light, you know. It's who you are at a soul level. Air signs, that's it. Central heart. Partnership, soulmate, clarity, and heart guides. Look at there. The Hyadians. The white lions at the silver gateway of Aldebaran. Conjunct the sun. And that's opposite this full moon in Sagittarius. You know, this is big for different people coming in and out of our lives, right? But when you're dealing with having to stay on your own path and having fuckery from somebody else, some other fire sign that's around, yeah, I'd be real cautious with your heart, honestly, with this energy. Your heart is yours. Give that love to yourself. Bathe yourself in the blue source light. On the bottom, a mystery school. Curiosity opens advanced awareness. Deep, seek the deep hidden wisdoms, the ancient wisdoms. Really look and see what the collective consciousness field is all about. Tap in. Tap into that collective consciousness. Look at that. There's the Merkaba with the white lion right there for you. Beautiful air signs. Thank you for being here. This is a beautiful read other than the fuckery. You know, you've got, and that's kind of what I felt like was going to be happening tonight for many of us throughout these reads, is that there's a real beautiful energy there. There's an amazing initiation happening here. But there's this underlying fuckery. So we just need to spat it out, you know, get it gone. Sometimes easier said than done, but you can do it. I have faith in you. Wow, what a wonderful night we've had tonight together. And look at that. I'm right at the 2-hour mark. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you, air signs. Much love to you. You guys, be certain that you like, share, and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, please go over to the YouTube. Glad that it resonated with you, Aaron. Please go over and thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome, Christina. Very cool. Yeah, please go over and hit the like button right now before we leave. Just minimize me real quick and do it if you wouldn't mind, because we've got a lot of people in here. And yeah, I'm seeing through the Facebook we have quite a few too. So thanks for being here, everybody. I love you all so much. Oh my God, I lost my wallet yesterday and someone found it. Oh my God. Okay, so hold on. Let's share this real quick. Dragon Magic says, oh my God, I lost my wallet yesterday and someone found it in a ditch and went out of their way to return it to me. Everything intact. Talk about good fortune. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy cool. I love that happened for you. Oh my God. These are destined karmic times. This is a fated time. It really, truly is. So be mindful of that. You know, this hasn't happened since 1929. Jupiter with the North Node, while the Sun is with Aldebaran. Archangel Michael, warrior hero energy. You know, this is call upon the Pleiadians, even the Leiadians. You know, these are gentle, loving creatures. This is a gentle silver gateway. A gentling, it doesn't mean that we're less empowered. It doesn't mean that we cower, because we sure you know, Archangel Michael energy is the warrior. You know, he's not all lovey puffy. You know, yes, he's of the light, but he's a warrior. He's God's warrior. Okay? And they do what they must. So don't be a doormat. And, you know, really stand in your truth of who you are, because you are so incredibly powerful. You chose to come into this life before you arrived in this flesh suit. You're so much more than just your flesh suit. Remember that. All right. Send you guys all so much love. Have a beautiful Sagittarius full moon. Enjoy it. Really positive energy. Get out underneath this full moon. Work with this full moon. I know that I will be. All right. Thank you so much to the moderators. Please, everybody, down below are my links for my Venmo and my PayPal. I want you to be a contributor. You know, I have sponsors that come in and give gifts. If you would like to be a sponsor, please contact me. We would love to have you. We just promote your gifts. That's all it costs you. It's about community and unity and giving back to the collective. This is my service to the divine, and it is my service to you. So I love you all so very much. Have a beautiful, blessed Sagittarius full moon, North Node, conjunct Jupiter, Aldebaran with the Sun kind of week. And let's not forget, next week, Venus enters Leo until October. See you next week. Love you.